Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Prrrr. My name is Kenajo and Charlie. We are back. Yesterday, Scanty and Sheldon give you part 1 of the Man City brouhaha, and we can't give you part 2 into details. We bring one guy from UK, behind the scenes expert on things what they happen for class behind the scenes. We bring him. You guys see I'm doing the Black Stars flopping things. He come around.
I'll be pro there. We know the show.
No, we know the show.
Take just go bring someone from you.
It fast cry. You see.
We they do for Ghana.
We they do one big.
Yeah.
Prrrr is what?
Prrrr is big. Prrrr is life, and Prrrr is back.
Yeah. So Man City they go through him. Man City they go through him. But you see, financial fair play from a layman's point of view, no. Just that, the meaning be say you can't spend more than you the earn. Facility with Linkeke. So say you go back everything you waste, even go talk. You can't spend more than you the earn. That be all for an annual year on your books. You can't spend more than you go earn. That be all for financial fair play. And Steven, they come to you straight, and the panelists go soak them ask you questions later. But this month, we start to hear more breaking news. Then they go hire some top dog lawyer. Where he work in friend be the former prime minister. So we will help them plus the case. But we could take them from this side, from the hacker from Portugal, we hack the emails, they give UEFA no, the same one where they give these details to the Premier League. So take on from there.
Okay, so the issue started when there was a publication from a German newspaper called Die Zero. So the German newspaper was found out there was a hacker who had hacked all the clubs in the world, all their financial emails, yes, their emails that have been going. So he hacked through all the clubs' email address, and they found out PSG. That's how UEFA got PSG. They got Chelsea and all those. So UEFA looked into it, and they banned City for 2 months, for 2 seasons of the UEFA Champions League, and they fined them. But they took it to CAS, and CAS told them that they can't ban it. So CAS overturned it and made them pay only a small fine. Yes. So now, when the Premier League found this thing, they also started doing their investigation for 4 years.
So I won't cut you. They use the same. I'm telling you, he's a very young boy.
Yes, very
the
young.
Same boy in things now.
Yes.
They take the worry them
yes,
for the.
It's the German newspaper that published it.
Okay.
There's the same thing they were using. Yes.
Flow. So
when the Premier League found, they also went to do their investigation for 4 years.
Wow.
So for 4 years, they've been investigating Man City. So sometimes when they are Man City are releasing their statements, you see that they write under it that they are still under investigation with the period. Because the recent one they released, under it they wrote that we are still under investigation about their revenue.
Okay.
So they keep putting that under to remind people about that. So now finally the EPO has found the 4 years. After the 4 years, they found that they have 101 charges against Man City.
Hey.
So out of the 101, there's financial fair play issues, there's the coaches' pay, there's also an issue of the not cooperating with the Premier League to investigate these issues.
Okay.
So these are the issues which have happened for the past 8 seasons, since 2009 to 2018. So that's the investigation they are doing.
But what about the advertisement and the
Yeah, so this issue comes with them bloating their sponsorship deals because they know that. So instance, if they were writing companies that were not there, and those companies they write the revenue. If it is £30,000, they write £300,000.
Wow.
So that increases their revenue and allows them to buy players. So that was the clubs there. So they are using several sponsorships that do not have linkages. You go and check their past, you won't see any history about those companies. They just popped up into their revenue. And
they were paying Mancini double from offshore.
So apparently, their coach, one of their coaches, I think they didn't relate it to Mancini, but one of their coaches, he said that for 4 seasons, his pay was not correlating with what they are getting. So they are suspecting that he had to double pay another contract somewhere, which was getting bigger than that one.
Wow.
So that was what Mancini's issue was with, or the coach they are saying with them.
Yes. Okay. So I'll come back to you for the breakdown of the charges and everything. I'll go. Your take on this whole issue. You told me say I joined this thing there. But go 100+ charges. If the Premier League no fit worry Man City, then they may say we go see them some way.
I don't want to ask Steven. You see Steven, then use 4 years to this case stop. So I just 4 years. So
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. You go into details like you finish everything. take the results come, the punishment come. Why say you the wedge, make them go take lawyer, make his answer can't talk the thing again. Me and they say Charlie, me that be me my opinion.
Yeah,
You take 4 years, tap this case stop. Meaning you know everything. Say you know all the right, like you know everything. Go ahead, give them punishment. Why you still they wedge them, make them take go shame, man? It happened before.
Okay.
Marino self-talk.
We are in a democratic world. If we have seen you at jail kill somebody, say we'll give you time to bring somebody to represent you and speak. So surely, if they have seen charges, clear witness, say City has done this, they will surely give City chance to come and then talk. After you have spoken, the charges. We on media meaning say but then they would have to give City chance to come out and also for our lawyer,
So can't you see? As also read something say, if the point detection and everything go happen, it go fit take let's say 9 or some years. It go fit take more years. So
More
me,
years.
yeah, more years. You know be this season. Oh. So me the whole issue.
Okay, so make Stephen that
Yeah,
you
so,
take more.
Yes, it's possible to take years to take effect. The results will.
But
take
like
effect.
how many years estimated?
It depends on how long they'll sit on it.
Okay.
Because, but what the issue of how this thing came about is, you see, the UK are trying to bring an independent regulator of the English football.
Okay.
And the Premier League doesn't want that. They want to make it look like they can manage their own affairs. Okay. That is why they are doing that, so that they can send to an independent commission to do their work, so that it will make the UK look like they also can manage their own affairs. That is why they are doing this. Yes, so they said yesterday 8 Premier League clubs had said
again
that they should remove City immediately.
Yes.
And later on in the evening, they found out that those clubs are saying that they see that even the punishment will be less points than the 15 we are announcing.
But Stephen, let me ask you this question. You see, where are the fear give City is that they can't go to CAS, Court of Arbitration for Sport. They can't go to CAS. That one alone be dangerous, give them.
Yes.
What do you think about it? They can't go to CAS for appeal.
Yes, so that is why it's very hard for them. And it's also going to be a private hearing. So they won't hear any news. You only hear the results on their website.
Okay.
So you won't hear if this and this happened. It will be in private. So the media will have to hear it on the Premier League's website. Yes, so the CAS will, if they were going to CAS, it would have been very easy for them to escape like how they did with the UEFA. But this one, if they want to appeal, they have to appeal to the same commission.
Andy, should clubs worry about this thing? Which club in the Premier League do you think should be careful, or can this same thing? Yeah.
So this one, it be precautionary measure.
Okay.
So then they talk say prevention better than cure.
Okay, yeah.
So Newcastle, Newcastle,
Therefore, be careful.
Yes, these Saudis come take over. You know these English people. That's how they are. When foreigners come and take over an investment, they ensure that you bring in so much revenue into our country. When they are done with you, like Abramovich, then will put you off. So I think that is what they are doing in City now. They are tired of them. They are putting them off. You understand? So what are the fear about City only? The difference between Premier League then UEFA. You see, UEFA no, it gets time lapse statutes. That boy City ran away. UEFA the talk say, so if something they pass, like your sins they pass after 5 years, it means say you go feel appeal. That's why CAS come inside. But Premier League, you do something 1999 safe, they will come for you. So that's the only fear. If the Premier League wants to show to the English government or to the UK government that they are of their own and they can manage their affairs, City be the first point of call. Where you know City be big fish, then touch City, you know that.
Okay, I will want
Newcastle you mentioned.
Oh, Newcastle, Chelsea, even Man U.
Okay,
because Man U,
let me ask you with Chelsea. Can they go feel worry them with this FA?
Oh no, not right now. It's a matter of time.
But then start. Then
we'll start soon.
Then
But it's a matter of time. You understand?
Okay.
And Todd Bowley go bring in his own money, go pump in his own money at a point in time. That's what then take get Abramovich. You understand? So it's time. Don't go watch Chelsea.
Okay. Let me ask Stephen. Where they come for now? Can Chelsea be in trouble?
Yes, so like how City took them 4 years, it's possible that Abramovich's own, they can also go back and look into it because he was also pumping money into it. So they can also go back and
But Abramovich is gone.
Yes, but they can go back and look at it to still affect Chelsea.
What about the new Chelsea regime?
anything, they are just trying to send a warning
Yes.
to everyone that
Okay.
that's what they are coming to do. So you see the United still that is coming. It will also likely push off the Kati people that are coming.
Okay.
Because they know that if you don't take care, because PSG too were found guilty.
Okay.
So those things, if you don't take care, it also
Okay.
happen.
But there's this news outside that.
As they make this statement, if I put my club up for sale, now me give myself will be removed to a new owner with new documents and everything. How then do they go back to take an Abramovich story to have an impact on?
For me, from my point of view, I think that they really investigated Abramovich and brought
Before
him
he
down.
left.
So
Yeah,
he's
that's
gone.
sure.
So this
I'm not
new
sure
Chelsea era and the new owners, no, probably them then go watch them.
Yeah.
But if you look at what Todd Bowley said they do, he has found loopholes in what? How did they call them? He has found loopholes in contract with or in the FFP and gone straight into them. And it's not illegal. It's legal. So if you go investigate them safer, I don't think say Chelsea will be in trouble for now.
The only thing that is favoring Chelsea now is if they sign player Baker, they pay the money in.
Exactly. And
That'll
that's
be the only. If like Chelsea, they pay Boomer, they breach the rules. Already.
Exactly.
Because you have spent like $600 million since this guy came. But I be like the $600 has not been paid yet. More of the money they pay them in
installments.
So you know go against Chelsea. So me at the CM. That's why Chelsea will be safe in a way. And I know Chelsea go into the summer. Chelsea will do plenty signings like that. So you already see. Me at the thing say you are out.
Okay. So Agogo, you wanted to ask
Yeah,
something?
still, I don't ask you say, you see, what did happen for England right there? You link up to the Juve owner, Ajo. Juve then take the thing calm, no matter your point, no, papa, right? They then go appeal. That be what are the thoughts, can't you? Most of you people go tap, know the case, take your action, then they come appeal. If they read the appeal, it sounds to go back. Say, well, me, what the EPO they do City there? If see they don't do City anything, me I go share that call man you they make you sing. Then see say they go worry me.
Okay.
This
So
is the second time.
Make I read this now. This is from a former UEFA investigator. Yves Laterme. He said, we had evidence against City. I'm convinced they committed fraud. Sponsor money was paid by the owner. They used an army of lawyers to obstruct us. The current PO investigation is a broader one than ours.
Yes, you see, some of these things they are just political talk. You will see by the end of the time, City will be. They'll even give them. As I was saying yesterday, some of these Premier League clubs are saying the way things that they are even suspecting that the points might be even less than the 15 points. So it's all political. This thing. As I said,
Should
they
the
want
15
to
point be fixed?
Yes, it's fixed. It's in your rules that it's 15 points. But the point is, you see, because of the UK government bringing the regulator, they don't want that. They want to handle their own things because they are afraid. Because the regulator is coming to check every owner's source of money. That is why I'm saying Todd Bowley's own. They might even come and go and check where his source of money is also coming from. So that's what they are trying to do. They want to avoid some of these things. So they are using City because City is a big fish. If they are able to solve that, it will push the regulator.
I'm going to Andy, but City, are they in debt? Are they a club in debt? They're not in debt.
No.
Just like Chelsea, they're not in debt. Andy, Pep come talk say, if they lie to Ama, he be like na seconds, he left. He left. And right now, the chances of the way they them at top, relegation day inside. National League self day inside.
Yeah.
So from Pep point of view, what do you think? Like,
I understand that in the contract, if the other party breach that contract, it means say you not show utmost good faith. You understand? Then he has to leave. If 2022, we can't talk this thing 2022 May as they win the league. We then ask and say, we hear say so and so they happen. We say talk say, the board of directors give them the assurance say the club not get any issues plus these things. But if and like just next year, these things they happen, Charlie, you will just cancel out of in contract and leave. You know Pep too, they like stress. Compare how. So you go left inside.
okay.
Man City, let me one funny club.
Why?
You they play home safe. Your park know the floor.
Nyama.
It's where you dey get that revenue. Pep always dey talk say in away fans plenty pass your home fans.
So I'm going to try this question give Steven, then we'll go wrap up. Steven, City, how much chance and how much from your point of view?
Where they are now, it is very difficult for them. As I said, because they can't go to CAS, it's very difficult for them. But as I said, it is politics. And football, there's a lot of politics and money washing in it. So even Vincent Kompany said something yesterday after his match. that those coming after City, it's funny because those who claim to be politically good are doing worse. So it is all politics they are trying to play. So you can see that in the end, they might not even charge him because it's one of the biggest teams in England now. And those things and all those things. So to affect most of those things.
At the moment.
So that's the thing. It's all politics they are playing.
See the UEFA one.
Okay.
Mourinho can talk say, since City go take lawyers come way, they win the case. It be disgrace. So therefore, why you people for find them? Like you people for let the team make you go. Meaning you find a meaning with the bonnet and big lawyers make them win. So all you been on fat. It's a coffee be City money then thing. Me and they say okay, unless something happen. They say
because if they go take Boris Johnson lawyer there, chances say you go win the team.
They say they take money pass about patient.
He's taking
Per hour.
Per hour, 5,000.
and he takes more than eight of the highest earners of City. So they'll also be paying him like City players.
Huh.
He takes
Okay, I get the numbers for you. He did take 5,000 per hour. But if you take a City case, you could take 80,000 a day. If they don't go trials, you could take 400,000 a week.
So if City lose,
That's
That's crazy. So let's say yes, we will bring you more updates on the City situation. For me, I feel like the EPL now we can see how it's like they were credible they are because 100 cases plus there. Because this can say one has City here. Nobody go trust you again. The league go make some way with the bab. So the listen there's
they like them for do am this.
Oh, that's why I link out to Juve.